change on both sides of the archway. Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio! I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I'll never get used to these floors. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. see what's changed on each side of this archway. Different on either side of the archway. But how? What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Repairing. What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Accio! What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work. Revelio. Don't like the look of this. Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive. Revelio.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber. Revelio.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask.
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
House elves are wizard kind best.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Shop's been closed, and I've only just got a few rare wind wisps too.
Sounds quite the array of broom.
What are we looking for today?
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Whatever my task, I console myself knowing that some soul out there has a more unfavourable lot in life.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
It was a wind that passed.
Nice doing business with you.
I don't mind the odd one without magic.
We're witches and wizards. We can come to almost anything we need whilst barely lifting a finger.
I've been told I have a winning smile.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom, you seem to be a fly.
Go on.
But well, as it happens, an ideal I could complete.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade, the time trial. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. Then why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason...
Perhaps I am.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat Slytherin versus...
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Did it! This'll take some getting used to. Brilliant. Success. Brilliant.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't deter...
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Levioso and Stupefy combined shan't anything.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked.
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's...
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can. You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop. Without I want, if you...
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know... Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? It's like a place right out of a storybook. This place has seen better days.
You come to the wrong place, child.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So,
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope. No one sets records by... Are you going to try to beat my...
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'd say that was acceptable. Oh! Oh! Getting the hang of this. I'd say that was acceptable. That wasn't too bad.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
You'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
These rocks have seen better days. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr.
Brilliant!
It rides well. Does get it.
Ah, yes.
If it means another up.
You sound as determined as I am. If I'm right, and I... Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Greatest journalist in history.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ugh.